Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Walkthrough Level 4 Asylum Assignment for LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. Alright, so we're going to fly in here and we're going to start off more or less right where we left off. We've gone super turbo crackhead mode here and we're going to go ×5 through all of this. Basically, I highly suggest if you're going for the superhero, you milk everything you can get. Now, as you can tell, these studs are not accumulating to the level studs, but they are accumulating to your overall. So if you're trying to platinum this game or going for all the trophies, there is one for 10 billion. It's hard to say how many you're going to get along the path, so might as well get them all along the way is how I look at it. So hopefully later I won't have to farm stuff. But here we are with a short cutscene telling us that mayhem is still continuing and we need to go solve it. And yeah, so along this level we're going to find 2 of the 10 mini kits. As you know by now, there are 10 mini kits per level. Most of them are not accessible in your story mode first run. You have to come back in free play. And it is recommended that you wait and finish the entire story mode before returning and trying to play any of the free mode, just because some of the characters and stuff you'll need won't be available. We also find 2 new suits, which we will unlock for overall, which we run into Batman's electricity suit and Robin's hazard suit, which we will be seeing Robin's, well, both of them real shortly. So once you come down from the elevator, smash everything that is behind it. You're going to go ahead and make sure that you clean out everything, get as many studs as you can. And once you get it all knocked down, you can go ahead and build the suit signal. Dun, 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 and we get the hazard suit. So we can go ahead and put out the fire. If you run low, you go ahead and refill it by going in the water. We're going to go ahead and dive into this water over here after we attempt to flip that switch a few times. And once we're in, we're going to continue to smash everything. And swim around pretty good. Going to go ahead and flip that switch to activate the signal suit for Batman. And then you're going to hopefully not struggle like we did to get out of the water there. So once you grab the electricity suit, you can use Batman to walk around. And it's kind of a sequence of back and forth here. One up high hits the switch for the one down low, which allows him to go further. Once he goes further, you hit the switch to allow the guy up high to go further. You get the point. So we're going to go ahead and keep swimming with the fishes, see? Now, we were forewarned about staying away from this fan. But, you know me. Gotta see it for myself. Sucked in. I will not make that mistake twice. So now that we've elevated those barriers there, Batman can walk across. As you can see, our AI Batman was already in the water waiting. So we'll go ahead and jump on that, get across, and then flip this next switch after we stud whore it out. Alright, grab those studs. Now I flip the switch. Now you can see that those turbines have stopped below, which will allow Robin to sneak behind. Takes us just a half second here to figure out what the hell we're doing. For some reason, I assumed that I was going to be able to walk through there as opposed to walk behind. Even though it keeps going, use the electricity suit. But it's all good. We get it figured out. And here we go. Come on, Batman. You can't run through that wall. After a couple minute hiatus here, we go back down and we run through back and behind. You're going to want to make sure you go to the left because there is a purple stud as well as a mini kit. And then just keep making your way along. You're going to flip the switch that you come to. It's going to open up another power source for Batman in the electricity suit. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. It throws a turkey out. Now that the turkey has been consumed, watch out for Batman's turkey farts. Those are never fun. And going back to the Boy Wonder, you go ahead and flip that switch. And it will stop the spinner up top. We'll allow Batman to sneak through. But before doing so, make sure you annihilate everything. At the end of this level, I did have quite a few extra in order to get the superhero. But again, 10 billion is 10 billion. That's a lot. If it keeps going at the rate it's going, you're averaging about 100,000 per. I'm sure as it goes up, there's probably more. But still, 100,000, 15 levels, that's a long ways away from where we need to be. Alright, so after some quick confusion here on this, hopefully you guys had an easier time than I did. I actually had to borrow the wifey for a minute and have her hook up the other controller because I just, for whatever reason, could not get Robin out of this. As you can see, it's kind of a revolving door. You move the switch around, it opens it up for Robin, but it only has a brief second. So I don't know if it was just the half a second of switching or what it was, but I could not do it. So I continued to try, and I hollered at her, and she grabbed the controller and came and saved the day. She literally turns it on, walks right through, turns it off. So thank you, wifey, for that. That's awesome. So yeah, on like try 600, she comes through and saves the day. We're getting pretty close, I promise. I promise. There we go. Yay. And there she goes. Leaving her distinct controller turnoff mark behind that will be forever digitized on this Lego Batman walkthrough. As you may have guessed, she's in the room right now. Alright, moving along. Once you get that complete, you're going to go ahead and hop out and use Robin and his squirting powers to go ahead and squirt the blue dial and bring down the staircase. Which, once you follow that up top, brings on more baddies. Cha-cha-cha-cha! So we're getting closer on our journey to go catch that scarecrow. Lots and lots of studs to be had here. Lots of square mashing too. Square, 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 square. Alright, so we're going to want to make sure we're using the hazard suit again. I guess you don't need the free suit. I was thinking you need the free suit there. But you flip the switch and it actually freezes everything. Now up here there's quite a few blue studs hidden behind the walls here. You want to use the hazard suit to blow the lids off those and make sure that they're spouting. And then over here you're going to bust those up so that you can free those Lego pieces and recycle them to build a signal suit. Or suit signal. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. It doesn't matter. Either way works for me. Alright, so now we got the ice suit, which we've seen before, but we're going to use it again and smash everything up. And I'm sure we'll return for that frozen awesomeness at a later date. Free play, perhaps. Lots more studs. It looks like there's a whole other level below us that we can get to at some point. I don't think we actually ever get there. Or we already missed it, either way. Alright. So we're going to try our luck now. We're going to bounce up here. After we freeze. See, that wasn't too far off. We have to freeze this waterfall over. After we freeze these two water spouts. But again, stud whore. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So we're getting pretty close on the superhero. Which is handy for them gold bricks. And that's going to be a pretty, I don't know, satisfying trophy, I guess. I mean, when you earn that one, it's just going to be like, damn, I put in work for that. 250 gold bricks. This is going to be a relatively long-earned platinum, I think. We'll see. The last platinum I did was the last game we did, which was Lollipop Chainsaw. And that took me 1 week to the day, almost to the hour, actually, to get the platinum. I did have to stay up one late night, but all in all, it wasn't that hard. I'm guessing this is going to be a 2 or 3 weeker. Maybe not. Granted, I don't play 8,000 hours a day. I do plenty of recording and editing and uploading. And I also have a real life. Some of you may not believe, but it is true. Alright, so we're still Ice Robin. Not to be confused with Ice Hole Robin. And we're going to slide around on this ice over here. And then we're going to come back, because we did make a mistake. We need to spin this all the way around to stop that and allow Batman access over here. Look at that dummy jumping off, coming to get us. Alright, now that we've got electricity suit Batman, we're going to walk up, bust the baddie in the mouth, flip that switch, and then slide around like a dummy up top. So we're going to switch back to the Boy Wonder. And the goal here is to actually, climb across the waterfall back here that's frozen. You touch the ground, and even though you're Ice Robin, you still slide around like the ice hole he is. Snarf, snarf. Ooh, getting really close to that superhero. Yeah, watch out for that electricity. That's never good. So you fall down there, flip the switch, yada yada. Another one comes out, flip it around. Any guesses what happens here? Oh, look at that. Turns it into water. Which is damn near pointless because now you gotta freeze it again to get Batman across there. So, really not sure what the purpose of that was for, to be honest with you. There's obviously something I'm missing. But, yeah, I get a little confused here because I'm like, well, why am I supposed to freeze that if Batman can already get across? Anyway, so we'll go ahead and use Batman and we'll climb across here in a second. Whee! Flip that switch, then we'll hop on the old trolley cart. Grab Robin too. Here again is one of those AI moments that like Dillhole should be following us, but he's not. He's just off in La La Land. La 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 la. That was a good slide. A lucky slide. Alright, so now we're going to come up top here and we get a quick little peek of the Scarecrow who hides behind some security cameras and some flames. So we'll cha-cha, cha-cha. Go ahead and save. It's a good time to save right there. Who knows, we might need a break. Go get some snacks. Who knows. So obviously, not the best time to come up here and get this. The best time will be in a minute when we switch to the sensor suit or the security suit. I don't remember what it's called. But we go invisible. It's the invisible suit. That's what I'm going to call it until it pops on the screen. Okay, but before that, we're going to go ahead and switch Robin into the acrobat suit and go acrobat on that ass and bust everything up. Da, 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 superhero! Alright, so we got that. Remember, though, if you die, you do lose a bit of those studs. I kind of had forgotten about that aspect, and I do test that theory here in a minute. But once you got everything cleared out, use Acrobat Robin and fly across and grab that mini kit. And then you're going to want to make sure that you flip this switch over here with Batman. And that'll bring up the, the old hamster wheel scenario again. Go, go, hamster ball. Alright, then you're going to follow a little blue line behind you. You're going to guide it the way it needs to go. There's all those other cameras kind of showing you that it's going from, the crate's falling from whatchamacallit to whatchamahoosit, and then it goes all the way up to who knows where, and our job is done. Oh wait, here it is right here. Weekashow. So go ahead and use your grapple hook, which takes me a second to figure out. I assumed it was going to be mashing the action button, but it wasn't that at all. You have to actually press and hold, and then it'll open, presenting some baddies. Take them out, build the kit. Guess what? Sensor suit. So now you can switch back and forth if you need to, but we're going to go ahead and use the sensor suit, go invisible, and then walk over to the security cameras up here to the left. And boy, we are getting close to the end of this level. There's a nice fierce battle with Scarecrow coming up. Are you as excited as I am? You don't sound like it. Alright, so we're going to switch back to the ice suit. And put it out. We're going to keep running. Make sure you squeeze over to the left. If you have not achieved that superhero by now, those blues and golds will definitely help. Still plenty more studs to come, though. Like I said, I have way more than enough at the end. And I died a couple times, too, so I think that takes 1,000 away, or maybe 1,500. I don't know. I didn't want to keep pressing my luck. Alright, so with the sensor suit, you're going to want to go ahead and go to this wall here and use your X-ray vision to go ahead and move those into the right place by hitting the action button, which will then bring up a bridge. Whee! If things were only that easy. Some more baddies rush out. Take them out. As you guessed it, use the old freezing situation. And freeze that waterfall. Look at me working hard at that 10 billion studs. It's a lot of studdage. Alright, once you get the waterfall frozen, climb up, flip the switch, and yet another bridge pops up. Make sure if you're freezing the guys along the way that you smash them up afterwards so that they don't unfreeze and come back and terrorize you some more. So you can see lots more breakables, lots more studs. Do not fall across the bridge. This is where I test out. I'm like, ooh, does it really take? Yes, it does. Okay, won't do that again. Alright, so after we wasted about 2,000 studs, we'll come to a nice stairwell where yet more pissed off inmates come and get us. Doesn't take us but a few seconds to go ahead and own them. And once you finish whoring it up, come over to the left side, use the sensor suit again on the big wall that you can obviously see through. And then top left, you can cue a little, I don't know what it is, it's some sort of a tube or something. Just guide it along the way. It's pretty self-explanatory. Pressing the action button. Run up the stairs. And your best bet's probably just to run all the way and let them all pop out and kill you. I kind of figured that out here in a second, and I just charge all the way and then just smash them all in the face. I like picking the guys up and slamming them. You seem to get more studs, too. That's helpful. So use one of your guys to pull the switch down on the left, switch over, and then actually flip the lever on the right, which will gain you access into the last area where we actually battle Scarecrow. Take this bastard out. Him and his little dog, too. Oh, Wizard of Oz, baby. Alright, so once there's like 3 waves, basically, that happen here. He drops out or releases a bunch of inmates. You take him out. Then he comes out. You smash him in the ball sack a few times. Then he goes back, throws another container, which gives you a bath salt type effect. So enjoy those salts without having to actually take them. Doesn't look like there's any cannibalistic after effects either. Not from this experience anyways. Smash him again. Takes him down to 3 hearts. He runs back, throws out that final canister where he releases that last group of baddies. And at this point, the bath salts are truly kicking in. Whee! Happy Thumbs does not condone in taking any illegal or legal substances that may cause harm long term. Alright. Last wave's almost toast. Scarecrow's about ready to come and make his appearance, but before he does, we got to confuse everybody here. And we're going to go ahead and do that by using one guy to pull down one ladder, and then have one guy go hang on the ladder, then go have another guy hang on the other ladder, and have no way to get up. So, basically you work one side and then you work the other. Pretty simple. Leave it to me to make things harder than they are. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now that that guy's up there, we flip both the switches. It then basically removes the bath salt effect. It's kind of the counter agent, if you will. And just kick him, punch him. Cues the final cutscene. Then we walk all over those inmates.
Back computer, remote tie-in.
Back computer, remote tie-in, active.
Identify residual radiation.
Radiation consistent with energy signature of U.S. Defense Department project JSG-817, currently under development at LexCorp.
Well, I think we know who broke Joker out of prison.
Cha-cha, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I've heard that Lex Luthor may not be so esteemed. You might want to tell
So, any guesses what's going to happen here?
I'm surprised that was Joker's first stop.
That's right. A little surprise from the old two-faced guy. Alright, Asylum Assignment Trophy / Achievement complete. Booyakashow. That's going to go ahead and wrap up Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. It's level 4 walkthrough. Asylum Assignment. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we guided you through and got you those. I know there's only too many kits there, and but, you know, who knows. Hopefully you had fun and enjoyed the show. Feel free to comment, vote, subscribe if you like what we're doing. get on over to Happy Thumbs or at Happy Thumbs on Twitter. Click that follow button. And if you are a Facebook user, and I know you are, facebook.com/HappyThumbsGaming. As always, it's a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.